Snip, snip, vasectomy.
What's the date? Is it the 7th?
It's the 7th of March. Fry Mar 7 1221 474 38%. How have I only done 474 steps today?
Well, because you rolled out of bed, got in a car, and then walked from the car to Earth Studios.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You make a good point.
How many steps have I done? I don't care. I've just decided I don't care. Ben, I'd like to open this episode with some correspondence, if that's okay.
Like post?
Yeah, like an electronic mail.
Okay.
I'm just going to read it out for you, if that's all right.
Wait, hang on. You've got an email on a clipboard.
Guess where the Patreon money's going? Not on ink. Not on ink, as you'll see. Dear Liam, I'm responding. English isn't great, but we'll forgive it.
Nor's ours.
Dear Liam, I'm responding on your very unusual request below. I would be more than happy to send you the footage, but we only keep recordings for 2 weeks. Anyway, we do have around 200 employees. Some of them are really funny, so as a compensatory solution, I can send you one of them to your show. Have a wonderful day. And that's from Jan at the Hotel Prague Towers check-in.
So you emailed the... Okay, right.
The Don Giovanni.
You emailed the hotel...
Grand
that
Hotel
I staged in Prague,
yes,
where I embarrassed myself by looking through all of the cupboards. You wanted the CCTV from that.
Yeah, they only keep it for 2 weeks.
That's a shame.
I'm amazed I got a reply.
Who was...
It was Jan at the Don Giovanni Grand Hotel Prague.
Thank you, Jan Novatek.
And great news, we have 200 guests lined up in Prague.
We do have around 200 employees. Some of them are really funny. I will send one of them to your show. That's great.
Only one.
From Prague?
From Prague.
Or maybe they just mean that out of the 200 employees, they're going to select one and be like, maybe listen to this.
I like that there's 200 employees. Some of them are funny. I will send you one.
Was this posted?
No, this was an email I printed.
Why did you print it off like that?
Well, that's just how it came out. The thing is, my phone is on dark mode.
No wonder you ain't got ink.
Yeah, that's the real downside of dark mode. You save energy on your phone, but boy, it uses a lot of ink. I guess I'm out of blue, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's made me very happy.
Yeah, we got a reply. You can frame that if you want.
I might do.
Or I can put my phone on not dark mode, print out another one.
No, but keep the original, please.
Keep the original. Yeah, the original is worth more, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like an NFT.
Well, none of those are original ideas, so...
Is that what NFT stands for?
No, NFT is whether or not it's fungible, but the thing is, like a lot of AI and all of that trendy bullshit, none of it's real or original. Because it's a very unoriginal thought to say, what if I could con people out of their money and give them nothing?
Oh, I mean, that's been happening since the snake oil days.
Since the days of snake oil.
I learned about pump and dumps, which is not a sex thing.
You learned
It is a sex thing.
It can
but
be.
not the bit that I'm talking about. That's a different lesson.
Ben learned about a different kind of pump and dump.
About the crypto pump and dump.
The crypto pump and dump, yes. Where did you learn? Did you learn about that in Game Grumps Supermarket Simulator episode 34?
Yes. It's my favourite series that Game Grump has done for a long time.
I can't even tell you why it's any good. There is no reason that is better than anything they've done before, but it's incredible.
It's up there with Mario Maker for me.
Because the thing about Mario Maker, this is a Game Grumps tangent, the thing about Mario Maker is that Aaron gets so irrationally angry, and there's a kind of, like, there's a weird humour that comes out of repetition, and the fact that they're doing exactly the same, not even level, but the same, like, 2% of a level for hours, and he's just getting more and more angry and less alive in himself. That's why that's funny and super compelling, because you don't know what he's going to scream this time. Yeah. Supermarket Simulator is not that.
No, it's almost the opposite.
Yeah,
it's a very calm. He still shouts, yes, because that's what Game Grumps do.
Yeah.
But it's quite chill. It is probably possibly the closest thing that they have to their podcast that's not a podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just quite nice to watch.
It's really nice.
It's very silly.
And that's where you learnt about pump and dump. So
And
it's
that's where I learnt
educational
about
as well.
Pump and Dump with the Chugga-chugga girl,
Chugga-chugga.
who I liked and now less. But do you think, because there are no regulations and stuff, it's certainly immoral, but I think if you get a certain amount of money, then you have probably done immoral things anyway.
Well, this is like the thing of like, you can't be a high-flying businessman unless you are, to some degree, a psycho. And I think that is still, unfortunately, kind of true. You do have occasional millionaires who are good people.
Mm-hmm.
But the Huck to it is like really transparently just a cash grab, because what you've got is a person who didn't ever intend to be famous, is just kind of like a normal human being, and by which I mean probably slightly evil. They've become famous for no reason, for spitting on a penis, apparently, or claiming to have spat on a penis.
I never said that she did, but she knows how to make a man go wild in bed.
Someone spat on my penis. If I was walking down the road...
It's not down the road, it's in the bedroom when someone spits on your penis.
Okay, if I was in my bedroom and a stranger spat on my penis, I would be outraged. I would go wild, but not in the way that she means.
I mean, I've seen the full clip, and the guy who asked the question does like the worst trying to flirt with her that I've ever seen. He's like, "Oh, no, I don't understand what you mean." I think he's meant to be like, "Oh, I don't get it. Maybe you should show me what you mean."
These
with that.
man on the street.
It's just so you're like, no, you just look dim-witted. You look like you do not understand, which is why she repeats herself, and you're like, very cringy.
I hate those man on the street style interviews. There's a guy in Cambridge that does them outside King's College on King's Parade.
Mm-hmm.
He stops people with headphones and asks,
What are you listening
what
to?
are you listening to? And if it's a girl, when they walk away, he stares at their bum for a bit. But it's usually the same girl in a different outfit, so I think it might all be setups.
No, he's asked me before.
Has he?
Yeah.
Did you say the Conversation Our podcast?
I think I told him to fuck off.
That's just as good.
Fuck off, I've got my headphones in. I don't want to talk to strangers on the street very often anyway, and particularly if I have my headphones in. Fuck off. Just...
Because if that happened to me, he would go, "Hey, what are you listening to?" I would ignore them. If they asked again, I'd take a headphone out and be like, "Sorry, what was that?" They'll have to say it again because I'm not expecting to be asked what I'm listening to. So I'm going to have to get into my pocket, turn my phone off, and then say, "Take the other ear off. I'm really sorry. What are you asking me? What are you listening to?"
Nothing now.
An inane conversation in the road, I guess. Like, yeah. I really want to cover him in soil.
I do like the ones that there was one where a guy asked these girls, "Oh, what's the biggest turn off?"
Right.
And their response is, "My biggest turn off is when guys come up to you in the street and say, 'Hey, can I ask you a question?'"
Yeah.
And just gives it this dirty look and walks off. Very satisfying.
Have you seen the Notes app guy who, I think it's on TikTok. Yeah, Ben knows what this is. It's this guy who will just find interviews with women where they say things that give them the ick or turn them off. And he's got like a 500-point notes app. You see him go on his phone and open the notes app and just add. And it's all little things like being too tall, not knowing they're tall, being too short.
Not knowing they're short, having money, not enough money, having
hair.
a wallet, not having a wallet,
Yeah. Caring too much about their appearance, not caring about their appearance.
having hobbies, not having hobbies.
Calling their mum. Like, yeah, it's really funny. Yes, so a pump and dump, Ben. It's where you put all of your money in a woman and then don't call her back. That's where I went wrong. Should have called her back.
Because, yes, it's immoral and technically illegal, but there's not any laws about it, so you
Do we
can't
need to
get in trouble.
explain a pump and dump now?
A pump and dump is when you make your own cryptocurrency, and you normally have to have a decent-sized following, because then you can say, "Hey, everyone, this is going to be the next Bitcoin. You should buy it all, buy it all." Yeah. And because you've made it, you can own the majority share. People will buy into it, therefore making it go up in price. You then sell all of your share, take all the money. The currency crashes because it's then not worth anything, and then no one has money except you, who have all the money of the people.
I think you could do it without starting the crypto yourself. If you could do a version of it, I guess, if you just paid in a lot of money into something and you had like quite a lot of following, so then you encourage other people to pay in as well. Then when they've done that, you withdraw your share, which will have gone up in value, and theirs will have gone. Like, I think you can
theirs
do the
will
same
then go
thing.
down because.
But I suppose it's easier if you have control of the currency. But
Yeah.
You shouldn't trust crypto.
When do you think the morality of that would sway to a point where you would do it? So let's say it's $1 million.
Right.
I think if 1 million people put in $1 each, and then I just took $1 million by selling all of mine, I would feel less bad because it's just $1 from each person. But there's some people that will put in thousands, and those are the people that end up.
Because the thing is, in order to be in that position, you need to put in quite a lot of work, essentially grooming these people so that they like you. So then if you were to just cash out with everyone putting in $1 each, that might not really be worth your time and money to do that, because that's quite a lot of work. So I would say in response to that, why not just start a lovely patreon.com/conversation hat? And that way you can just be nice, not rip people off, and just provide a little bit of value to those followers for a single $1 you do a month, or whatever you can spare. And then long term, if you're going to put in that much effort into essentially grooming people, you may as well do a positive, nice, creative version of that and just do a Patreon or a Ko-fi.com/LT guitarist.
That's where Diddy went wrong.
It's not the only way Diddy went wrong.
It was the wrong grooming.
It's the wrong kind of groom. If he just stuck to dogs like he planned, like his website said he was, yeah.
I guess these dash hounds do need a lot of baby oil.
Well, these dogs are not slippery enough.
400 vibrators, or dildos, or both.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. He must have had a brand deal.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that sounds like a great party as long as everyone's okay with being involved. I think that was...
And crucially not filmed. That's quite important.
Again, if they're consensually filmed, fine.
Yes, but
probably
people,
don't spread it about in all the places.
The thing about filming is that you can consent in the moment and then a couple of years later withdraw your consent. That's where they went wrong with The Girls Gone Wild. It's not where the girls went wrong. I should not talk about Girls Gone Wild.
The girls went wild.
They went too wild.
What was The Girls Gone Wild? I assume...
It's like parties, like frat parties, beach parties in America.
Like
where
the Mardi Gras, spring break, woo, give me the beads and
like,
my boobs.
If you show me your boobs, I will film it for you. And they thought that, like, no, don't. I don't need to see that.
No, the internet doesn't need it.
Yeah, they thought that just giving consent there and then would be enough. And then down the line, these women are like, yeah, no, I probably shouldn't have done that because I was all drunk when I said yeah. Like, yeah.
Probably just thought I was showing some boobs to get some beads. Didn't realise I was going to be on volume 18 of whatever the fuck.
Boobs for Beads, VHS.
The BFB.
The BFB, that's what it stands for.
Big fucking beads.
Wow. Jiggly beads. Do you want to pull a question out the hat?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah. We got distracted with our correspondence. I like having correspondence.
I don't think I'd do a pump and dump. I'm going to invest in premium bonds and get my millions that way.
Patreon.com/conversation hat. I can't stress enough.
Help me buy premium bonds.
Yeah, honestly, if we get over I think basically if we get more than £500 a month, we will probably just start paying ourselves.
Would be nice. Been doing this nearly 10 years.
That's true. Episode 300 is the second episode that comes out in January, I think. I was doing maths earlier. That's just something fun.
If aliens were real and your bestie turned out to be an alien, would you be chill about it? That is from Emily. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you,
Suspicious. Emily. Suspicious. Maybe maybe she's an alien and is just trying to figure out if we'd be cool. I'd imagine so. I mean, if it turned out that my bestie was an alien and there were other aliens and they'd all been invading and they were just lying to us and then went "Rrr," and turned into aliens and started killing, shooting us all with whatever, I'd be upset. But I mean, because my bestie wasn't my bestie, it was a thing that didn't exist. I was tricked and lied to, and also pew 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 pew, people are dying.
So there's a few questions I have. Was this person your bestie, and then they were replaced by an alien, or have they been an alien this whole time? Because if they've been an alien this whole time, like it's like finding out that a good friend is gay, or they've decided they need to be a different gender. You know, it's just like, oh, okay, that's different. I wasn't necessarily expecting to have this conversation today. But you're still the same person.
If you're still the same person, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'd be chill with that. But yes, if it was they had always been an alien and they had always been an evil alien that was lying and filled with lies and kill all humans intent,
yes,
I would be disappointed more so than if aliens just started attacking, because I would have felt my trust had been broken.
That's true. Well, I mean, we're just assuming they would attack for some reason. Like, what if they would
No. You gave the caveat, like, they might just be cool.
If it was just, oh yeah, no, this is just how we are. This is how we get to other planets. This is just what we do. We've been friends for 10 years now, so I thought maybe I'd just let you know who I am, but there's no, like, ill intent here. Yes, some of us are in your parliament, but there isn't, like, a plan to overtake. Then it'd be, I suppose that'd make for quite a good podcast if one of us turned out to be an alien. And it would have to be you, because I talk about aliens way too much.
Sounds like something an alien might say.
Blah, blah, blah. I mean...
That also sounds like something an alien might say.
I mean, respectfully disagree,
Sorry.
Mom.
I think, yeah. But then I suppose, yeah. If it's just an alien and it's still just your best mate, sure,
well,
still best mate.
Is it like, take a mask off, this is what I really look like now, or is it I still look exactly the same? Because it sounds like, in my version that I'm doing, nothing has changed.
Yeah.
You are the same person.
I feel like that's sort of like the Quiddy thing.
Yeah.
I'd be chill about it. I imagined that they would go and that's how you become. Then you know there'd be aliens dotted about.
Yes.
I might not be chill about it if my best is the only alien and goes like in the middle of a crowded street, and that's how they come out to me and the world. Because maybe we could have.
Cash in on that.
Well, maybe we could have done this. I went Arnold Schwarzenegger then. Maybe we could have done this in private, because now the military are being called and they might not be as chill about it as I'm being.
But doing it that way does add a degree of legitimacy, because then there's up to several hundred people that have seen it happen. If you just do it on the podcast, they'd be like, oh, it's AI.
Yeah,
or it's prosthetics or something.
Yeah.
Prosthetics is more impressive than AI, by the way, just saying.
But, like, if you did it in the streets, then chances are those 400 people, some of them would go, get it! Like in Men in Black, people are stupid.
People are stupid, but people are also, like, the barrier for... Things need to be so extreme for people to go to act outside of their daily habits, right? If someone's walking to the shops and they see an alien, they'll probably be like, I have to get eggs.
I mean, might turn around and go to a different Tesco's.
You might. Well, it depends if the alien's in the Tesco's. Like, and how long is it going to be in that aisle? Can I go around the other way, or is that the way they're going?
Have you seen, there's a good clip going around of, like, someone dressed sort of like as an old man standing in the woods, and they wait for someone to come down quite a long pathway, and then he drops his stick, like crabs and scuttles away into the woods. And the amount of people who just turn around Like, I'm going back.
People's response, if they choose to stop doing what they're doing, would usually be to I'm just going to walk away.
I'm taking myself out of this.
I think if someone turned into like a full-on Charizard or something, or like a blue bloop alien, those are the two kinds of aliens. You've got tall greys, you've got Charizards, and you've got bleep bloops. If someone turned into one of them aliens, I think they'd just be like, circumvent it and carry on. Like, especially if you're in the busy streets of London, like, no one cares.
Well, just don't get involved.
Just like, not for me.
Just let them.
Like, I'm going to react exactly the same as the big issue seller. I'm just going to not engage. I'm not saying you should act that way, but people do. Yeah. I think we'd be chill with it, Emily. So if that means that you, Emily, are an alien, then Emily.
Just know that this is a safe, although silly place.
It is a safe space, but it's very silly, and that can be off-putting.
So she has to ask us questions through the medium of the hat.
Yeah, just text us, Emily. It's fine. A safe but silly place. Smashing.
You'll go. Good noise.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to put my cardi on. I'm chilly.
It is chilly. Costume change.
You read that out.
I write down the times and stuff as well. Nothing like writing down a time to make you look like a producer.
How do producers look? What do they look like?
What do producers look like?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the situation, but quite often they have clipboards. Normally they have a pen in their hair, and quite often they're pointing at things. You'll usually have some sort of large clock.
Clock. Right.
Penis.
Go on. Ah, shit, yeah, good point.
My soundicle.
Go on.
This question comes from Miss Verona.
I know you.
Uh-oh.
She's been with Hannah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been on the podcast
She has been on the podcast. Yes. That might be in the secret episodes now. Not sure. The premium episodes, they're not that secret.
Hi, Hannah. She used to clean her cooker hood whilst listening to...
She needs to calm down is what she needs to do.
I don't know if she's still got a cooker hood. I know she's moved.
She had a hysterectomy.
It's probably just a dusty cooker hood out there now.
Gross. Create a musical based off a historic crime in 10 minutes.
Well,
We need to pick a crime.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
I've added the 10 minutes
Okay.
bit because of the format.
I mean, first thing that comes to mind would be Guy Fawkes.
That's a good one. I'm surprised there isn't a Guy Fawkes musical already.
Right? It feels like
Yeah.
there's something that should happen. There's a Hunger Games musical coming out. Don't understand why.
The Great Train Robbery is a good crime.
You could have a lot of fun with
Set design.
yeah.
Yeah. Chugga-chugga choo-choo. That's what we call it.
Chugga-chugga choo-choo.
Chugga-chugga bang bang. I'm actually really attached to Chugga-chugga bang bang.
That'll be the main theme to it.
Yeah.
Chugga-chugga bang bang.
I don't know a lot about the Great Train Robbery other than one of the main guys escaped and everyone thought he was a hero, so it was really hard to arrest him and put him in prison. Even though he did the crime, he admitting to doing the crime, but he was just a little bit cheeky, so everyone liked him.
There were a number of people, a lot of them got caught. I think only one of them got away.
Yeah.
A lot of them got caught because they played Monopoly with the actual money and
so
left
funny.
their fingerprints over everything
Oh my God.
in this barn that was like 20 minutes away. There was a guy who they cut in because he was going to be a train driver, and then he got to the train and was like, I don't know how to drive this. But they still gave him his cut.
Oh, okay.
Because he
showed up.
Because he turned up.
It's about participation, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
he
about
got
trying.
the Thanks for Trying award,
Great. Good stuff.
which led to prison.
Thanks for trying. Welcome to prison. The Great Train Robbery could be fun. I think the set design could be a lot of fun. What other robberies are there? Or crimes, rather. I mean, I was going to make some sort of joke about Brexit being like, and the whole Cambridge Analytica thing being like a big swindle, but it's not historic, it's current. So
It led to Trump twice.
yes, well done. Thank you for that, Cambridge Analytica, you fucks.
Now it costs me to get more shit sent from Ireland.
It's all right, we'll be back there soon, thanks to Russia.
To Ireland?
In the EU.
I mean, there would be nicer ways to remain
It would.
in the EU than, you know...
War. Historic crime. I suppose, yeah, it does sort of depend on
The
your definition
first
of
murder.
the first murder.
Oh, no, you could... Any Jesus Christ Superstar could arguably... No.
Well, you could do a caveman times, or it's going to be a bit like there's a Mitchell and Webb sketch about a caveman police detective,
Yes.
where it's like, all right, forensic, when did this murder take place? Sometime before just now. What was he killed with? Well, definitely a rock.
I think this must have been what happened. And he hits his mate with the rock. Yep, that definitely would have killed
That
him.
would have killed him. So you could have like, it's the first murder, and you have cavemen trying to work out in real time what a justice system would look like.
I feel like we are getting too weird for even musicals.
I think musicals have become complacent and not strange enough.
Okay, we could...
I say that as someone with a musical in the works. I think we need to get weird with it again.
really trying to yes and you're right. Right,
What, my caveman idea?
Right, so
We can do the train robbery if you'd rather.
I think I think that's an easier story to tell. You've got these people that are down on their luck. They can have a whole, like, Ocean's 11, you son of a bitch, I'm in type thing.
Yes.
There's going to have a big swelling moment. Maybe we've already met a policeman or some sort of law enforcement officer. They have a big swelling marathon at the end where they all sing over each other, and then they're about to go and do the train robbery in Act 2.
I think you would have the person in charge of the police operation. Let's call them the inspector. I think they would have a really rousing number called "Crime Doesn't Pay."
Yeah.
And then you have loads of like casino style feather dances.
I think his last name should be Ticket,
Ticket.
because he's the inspector.
Inspector. Oh, what the police guy's surname should be Ticket.
Yeah, because he's like the ticket inspector.
He's the ticket inspector. Yeah, okay.
I think that's fun.
How would you start it? Because it needs to be like pa-pow, pa-pow, quite like a big, I'm going to say vivacious despite not knowing what it means, a vivacious intro. Would you have like the Ocean's 11, you son of a bitch, I'm in, as the intro monologue?
That would
That
would have to happen maybe a couple of songs in. I think the first one, sort of like almost Brechtian. It's a song about the Great Train Robbery. We all know the story. It's a big train. It's a great train.
Like
They're gonna get
gather round,
robbed.
kids,
Hey,
let me tell you a tale.
but you've not heard it like this before.
Yes.
There's these guys that are gonna rob the train.
What
Who's
if-
gonna try and stop them?
What if You Son of a Bitch I'm In is the closing for Act 1?
Oh. Ah, yes, and Inspector Ticket can also be, like, maybe didn't want the case.
He's
So
down on
he's
his
also-
luck as well.
Yeah.
He needs a big break.
So you're kind of going, you're sort of rooting for both of them, but you don't want them to get caught. It's like Breaking Bad.
It is like Breaking Bad.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm in. So then you could... The great thing about intervals in musicals is you get to do quite a lot of yada yada, so we don't have to see them. We could have a bit where the guy's developing a plan, so he has the plan, that's like a sort of slow bluesy number, and then he needs the people, that's You Son of a Bitch, I'm in. The interval we yada yada to a point where the robbery is happening. Like you
just about like they're on the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Looking down at the
Yeah.
all the actions and all the blocking of you son of a bitch I'm in will be them getting ready to do stuff whilst Inspector Ticket is singing about how he's got to be doing this.
This is what I tend to do is I go very big picture and then I think of really tiny details that will never make it in. Here's my tiny detail. Act 2 opens, the lights dim, and you see a like a shadow puppet projection of like the train and people, and you hear the cast having a discussion about the plan, and you're looking through the binoculars. And it's like a reverse projection thing.
Very good. When we went to see the SpongeBob musical...
Yes.
Wait, was it... I don't know if they did it when we went to go and see it, but I think at one point they had a small Bikini Bottom on the set.
Oh, interesting.
Like a very small version of it, like right in the front of the stage. Like Plankton.
Yes,
was
lovely.
Just like a toy Plankton glued to the foot of
one of the. I think they were Plankton. Their character was Plankton.
They were Plankton,
but they had the plush.
The costume
Plankton.
was a tiny little plush Plankton on there.
It took me until the second half to realise that was going on.
That was very funny.
It was very that's why one person started laughing halfway through Act 2. Oh my God, it's the Plankton on his
Plankton, because he's small.
No, I got that the person was Plankton because they were like painted teal and they had voice, and then I just looked down slightly.
Yeah.
Because I look at mouths when people talk, not feet.
Pervert.
What, not looking at feet?
Yeah.
I get turned off by ignoring feet. How do people get around? I think Chugga-chugga bang bang.
Chugga-chugga bang bang.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. We are very much ripping off that Rick and Morty bit, I appreciate, but it's a great bit.
I don't think we're ripping... How are we... We don't know.
Because do they actually say in Oceans, like, where does the phrase, you son of a bitch, I'm in?
I thought...
I just mean that.
Yes, the son of a bitch, I'm in. Yeah, that's... I'm sure it's in other stuff.
Yeah, probably.
But it's probably in Rick and Morty because it's been in other stuff. I thought you were talking about the train episode with Story Lord. I was like,
no,
just because there's a train.
Just because there's a train, no. And the way you set design it on the train is you have, again, big picture, then I niche down. You have the carriage as like a still thing, and you have people on the outside window as trees going past, and occasionally a building. So they're walking past. Yeah, people holding trees. So it's trees that are going past.
I mean, there's more technical, better ways of doing that than...
Yeah.
But I like that.
So the train you are on doesn't move, and the action's happening there in front of you. But like then you've got like a parallax background thing going on.
I've got a thing.
Yeah.
I've got a big brain moment.
You've got a big brain moment. Here we go.
With the carriages.
Yeah.
As they obviously start at the back of the train, as they work their way up to the front, we can have carriage-esque set pieces that move slowly across as they walk through the train.
Oh, yeah.
So then they go to the next carriage, and it's actually a next carriage. They're not just... So they're always sort of walking.
Yeah. You could have that...
You could do it so the camera angle changes if you've got it on some sort of pivoting dolly.
Oh, Jesus.
Then you could see... Because then it's not just left to right. Then you can...
Yes,
you could have them running towards...
This sounds expensive, but I'm in.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's the great train robbery. It's not the...
It's not the mid-train robbery.
All right.
How about halfway through the train robbery, they go, guys, what if this wasn't the train robbery? What if this was the great train robbery? And then he pulls out Uzis. I don't know.
But then it falls into some sort of Matrix fight where the carriage on the dolly spins round and it runs across the...
You realise that every access of this train is, like, articulated somewhat. Yeah.
And then your chairs start moving. Oh, you're in a big gyroscope. And then you're in the play.
And then you're being robbed. That'd be great if you just get robbed on your way in.
When I went to see Avenue Q, they have a song called "Give Us Your Money,"
Yeah.
and people ran out into the audience with hats and were coming up to you going, "Give us your fucking money." I gave them like £3.50 because I was too excited.
What do they do with that money? Just pocket it.
They use
I
it.
respect a hustle.
They want to use it to pay for Kate Monster's School for Monsters, but they don't have enough money. So they're like, oh no, what if we had some sort of captive audience where we could just, maybe they would have like a lot of money that they could spend to go and see a show or something like that. And if they were all locked in the room together.
Lovely.
Give us your money.
I think it's Chugga-chugga, bang, bang.
Chugga-chugga, bang, bang.
And I think we have workshopped that very well in these 14 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I think the title could use some work, but I think we're onto a winner here. Olivier Award, here we come.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence.
I don't think
Olivier
that's
Award.
for musicals, is it?
It might be.
I think it's for mainly plays. It's for acting.
How is it for acting?
Inside Number 9,
Oscar?
Fright Night. Stage Fright, even. Award, Olivier Award nominee. Best of luck.
Ben, I have 2 titles to choose from.
2 what?
Titles.
2 titles.
You heard me. Did I stutter?
Yes.
That's timed very well. But before we do that, where can people find you online?
At Spike Pearson on Instagram. There's lots of food, lots of me doing things. You could also go to That's Dumb T-shirts on Instagram.
Well remembered, Ben.
And buy T-shirts that say That's Dumb. There's no apostrophe, and it infuriates some people. Others find it endearing.
Would you say that's very much the point?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, visually, it didn't look very good with the apostrophe in it, so I took it out for aesthetics.
That's fair.
And now there's a lot of English teachers that I know that are very upset when I wear that T-shirt. So I will always wear it when I go and see them.
I mean, if that's what's upsetting the English teachers, I think we can cut funding to education a bit more, can't we? I am at LT Guitarist on all the places. The podcast is at Convo Hat Podcast. The website is conversationhat.com. You can go to the website for info of what we do, show notes, if you want to just get an idea of who we are.
There's a hidden treasure map in there that leads to all of the Bitcoin that people have lost over the years.
We would like to pump and dump you.
We could cuddle afterwards.
I'm not so much with the cuddling. I'm much more about the wealth.
love them and leave them.
Yeah, I'm a dump 'em and hump 'em.
Other way round.
Nope,
Oh.
not the way I do it. We're going to go to the dump, and then guess what? Speaking of guess what, I have 2 titles to choose from, which means that they will both end up in the show. A Safe But Silly Place.
I like that.
I like it a lot. And Chugga-chugga, bang, bang.
I think it's a safe but silly place. Chugga-chugga, bang, bang.
Yeah, Chugga-chugga, bang, bang will be the subtitles. What a great day to be alive. Ben, when is there more?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Or the first Sunday of every month, we will do a live stream, but probably not the first Sunday of every month because I've got a lot of stuff that's coming.
The live streams will be different through March, April.
And May, June.
Okay, for the foreseeable.
And July.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
I'm working, I'll be on stage.
Yes, but which stage? Find out when we announce
Next time. I'm not going to press a button
You don't
because
know
I broke it last time.
Okay.